Hey Gemini, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot, and I'm Eve, and we're going to get you a message. I'm using I'm not going to tell you yet because I can't say curse words within the first 30 seconds of a video. So we're going to look at what people think you're doing versus what you are doing and your reaction to it. And I'm using my arcane bullshit deck to start it off, and then we're going to just use regular tarot or some kind of tarot deck, and then we'll probably get you some advice if you need it. All right. So, what do people think you're doing? How are you perceived? A pit bull driving a tiny truck. Okay, so they think you're full of yourself. Or you're overcompensating. I would say, no, if you were overcompensating, then you would have a huge truck. So, selling yourself short, maybe. Okay, so people think you're selling yourself short, but what are you actually doing? And why does his license plate say 333? I don't know. Alright, so what are you actually doing, Gemini? It's probably nothing. Then they might be right. Oh my gosh, Gemini. If you're doing nothing and they say you're selling yourself short, dude, I wonder if they're right. Well, we'll see. Alright, and what's your reaction? So what's your reaction when people tell you that you are not living up to your potential, selling yourself short? What is your reaction? Okay, so we have the former child star. Okay, so you basically just you become a hot mess. That's what this is. Former child star, that's just a hot mess. Living in the past, that kind of thing. Hot mess, that's what I'm getting. Alright, so how are you selling yourself short here? So we have 9, and that's the Hermit. So you're not really, it's like, I don't know, people can see that you're not really, serious about the important, what's really important, when it comes to yourself. So, not only are you perceived as selling yourself short, but people can see that you're, somehow there's some inner work that you're skipping or not doing. We have 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups, and yeah, and you're just pretending everything's okay. Alright, so Gemini, there is a certain area of your life, I do not think this is all encompassing, but there is a certain area of your life that is visible to others, and you are coming off as completely selling yourself short, not living up to your potential, and it's like it stems from some kind of lack of internal work. It's like these candles are not lit for you somehow. And it's funny because you've got these candles here that it's like, you know, the hermit, he's got his lantern, he goes inside, it's real introspective and stuff. But like, but your reaction to this is, oh, you want a candle? I'll light it. Here, let me get the gasoline and set the whole town on fire. You know what I mean? Like it's totally overreacting to it. It's like you totally overreact when you get criticized about it, but you actually aren't really doing anything about it. So it's like you get all pissed off because there's a bit of truth in this here. Because they can see that you're not happy. The 10 of Cups is a card of happiness. They can see that you're not truly happy. And this is all perceptible. This is all perceptible, Gemini. Alright, so what is this probably nothing card really about? I mean, my first impression is that just you're not really doing the work, or I mean, I don't want to say you're not doing any work because I don't like absolutes like that, but there's something that you're not tending to, something. So what is it? I'm just gonna cut this and put the rest of the cards out. Oh. Wow, how interesting is that, Gemini? You have the Eight of Pentacles, and that's a card of work. So you are working on something, just not this. Well, that could explain why this isn't done, because you're totally busy with something else. But you know what? I mean, it almost looks like they're just breaking up rocks. You know what I mean? It's like, what I mean, when you think of breaking up rocks, you think of like a prison sentence or something. You know? Or like a prison sentence where they just break rocks for the rest of their lives, have bread and water and blah blah blah. But like, it also kind of speaks of busy work. Like, are you doing busy work instead of doing this? It's like, is there some like kind of avoidance going on? Are you avoiding this inner work? Pretending things are happy? Distracting yourself with busy work? We have the Ace of Pentacles here. You know, I think, Gemini, that I feel like there's a part of you that feels like it would either be too difficult or take too long to do this. So you'd rather do things where you can see the results, you know? Like it's something tangible. Because like if if let's say you're working on building a fence and you can see your progress, right? You could see the holes dug, or you could see how many planks you put up, or how many screws you screwed in. You can, you know what I mean? You could see the progress. It's like immediate gratification, or, whatever, immediate, it's an A word and I can't think of it. Accomplishment, maybe. But the stuff that's inside, the internal stuff, it's like you don't, it's a much slower process, and I'm just getting a slow process with this Ace of Pentacles. Like it's slow going, and it can be cold at times because there's some snow here. Maybe it's just not something you want to do. It's like totally not one of your favorite things. All right, so your reaction. How are you reacting to this? You blowing up at it. I mean, you become a hot mess. I would say you probably try to defend yourself, like, to the extreme. Oh, and we have the Sun. Oh my gosh, it's the Sun, which is normally a good card, but look, it's like you're walking away. It's like, screw you guys, I'm going home. And then we have here, so this is the Page of Cups. See, and and pages are a slightly immature energy. They're a younger energy. It's like you can see what you have to do, because he's it's kind of funny because we have the sun we have the sun right here, and he's literally shading his eyes from the sun. And he can actually see, like, you can see what you need to do, but you don't want to do it. I mean, you can see it, so you just like adamantly defend like this busy work that you're occupying yourself with. All right, so Gemini, let's get you some advice. All right, we're going to use the Kali Oracle, and we're just going to get you some advice here. Because, I mean, if you were that dead set against not doing this, there's probably a good reason. There's probably a good reason why you can't do it right now or something. So, and that's, that's okay. We all do shit at our own pace, right? So we're just gonna see what Kali advice we have for you. Because she's a badass, but she's very loving. All right. Okay, so we have card number 1, Smashana. I don't even know what Smashana is. Here's the image. And I'm gonna grab the book real quick. And we're just gonna see if there's anything good in there for you. Alright, she shines her blessing of divine deconstruction, clearing away that which undermines your confidence and inhibits your activity on your life path. With the courage born of unconditional trust, you can accept her fierce intervention in your life with openness to the positive changes that shall emerge as a result. Smashana Kali is fierce. Her presence indicates radical divine intervention. It may at first be experienced as a shock and some form of upheaval. She dwells in the taboo lands of the cremation grounds. Hers is the teaching that divine timing must prevail, and sometimes certain involvements or circumstances must end. We cannot control the workings of destiny, but we can choose how we respond to the essential ending of a chapter in our lives. Okay, so Gemini, there's something that needs to end in your life, and it might have everything to do with nothing, like doing nothing, like procrastinating. There is something that you have been procrastinating, something that you know you need to do, something that you know that needs to end, or something like that, and it's time for it. Because I feel like that's where you're going to find this right here. Then you can experience the real 10 of Cups, which is that fulfillment, and you won't have to do so much busy work to distract yourself. And man, the sun, you can really experience the real sun. All right, Gemini, good luck to you. This is your message. If it resonates, awesome. If it doesn't resonate, it's not your message, and I'll see you later. Bye.